Hello everyone, LadyDewinter here, and today we're in Rising World. We're still working on our dungeon, but we have it a little bit further along now. So, it's getting to be a project, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. What this is going to be is the cells have to be at least 7 blocks deep on both sides, which has me a little concerned because I think I might be running into the outdoors, the edge of the mountain here. I don't know. So I'm going to have to see exactly what I'm looking at here. Now, I had to go get some food, so, you know, that's basically the drift on that one. I had no choice but to go get some food, and I'm going to make all the last blocks I have of all the last stone. I may have some more stone, I don't know. But, yeah. So, now, this has to be, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 from the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's 12 there. So 13 from the stairs that way and 7 from the stairs that way. And this should be the right size as on the other side. So, and that's basically what I'm doing, guys. I'm just digging. I'm digging and digging and digging and digging and digging. So, because this has to be a certain size on both sides so that I can get the cells in here. So, now, I bet you're wondering, saying to yourself, wow, she hasn't played Rising World in such a long time. What has gotten into her? I just get bored with certain games after a while. I run out of fresh ideas. And even though you guys gave me some ideas, I'm not that great of a builder. So I really can't do them well. I try, but I can't do them well. So I take your ideas and I kind of expound them with my own and see where I can go from there. So, okay. Now that should be enough all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. That's one too many, in fact. But that's okay, because there's a wall going to go in there. So this one is going to have to be 8 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So that's going to have to be 8 as well, because there's going to be a wall in here, remember. There's going to be a wall. So now, let's see how many we have here. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need one more. One more row here to make this 13, because 13 is going to be the wall. So, not much going on since the last time we talked. In fact, I'm batch recording this because my health has gotten to the point where I'm never sure anymore whether I'm going to be able to record or stream or whatever. I have got, and I know nobody really wants to hear about a bunch of bad health stuff, but in explanation as to why I'm having so much trouble. My back has been out for several days now. I have sciatica and compression fractures and all this good stuff going down my back. And my back has been out, so I've been in a lot of pain. It's very hard to feel cheerful and like you want to play games when you're in pain. And then on top of that, they put in my new floor because my floor, we had a leak over a summertime. And it had basically caved in part of the floor. It rotted the floor out, basically, and they had to replace that. So that was a little bit on the tricky side, because I can't breathe with a lot of the tools and stuff. So, you know, the sawdust and stuff. So I was spending some time out on my porch. And I didn't do any streaming because of the political campaign that was in town. That was a real pain in the backside. Let me tell you something. That was a major pain in the backside. we had Trump and Obama in town both at the same time, which meant that they were streaming all of this for the news and whatever. I don't know who all was streaming it, but we were told by our internet provider that, you know, we wouldn't have very good internet for the next, while that was going on. And I was like, really, guys? Really? I mean, this is just a little on the pathetic side because, okay, now I got to count. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 8, so we need one more row here to be able to make, this is going to be the wall row of stone. I didn't probably have to waste the stone for that, but I kind of want to do it right, so, you know. Sometimes I fudge it, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I feel at that moment. See, I've also got to get this out of the way because this is going to be a wall here. The cells are not going to be big because they really weren't in those days. They basically locked them in little boxes with very little room, and they put several people in a cell at a time. According to historical records, that's the way it was done. So, you know, it's like, okay. And I probably could have went back further here and done this all differently, but I've decided I really don't want to. I kind of want it like this. I like the idea of this, the way I'm building it right now. See, that's going to be all walls right there. That's going to be all walls right there. And I'm probably going to have to put a ceiling on it because I noticed there's a lot of dirt up there. And here's going to be the cell. This is going to be the cell walls right here. There's going to be a, you know, a cell door. Oh, wait a minute. Is that even? Yeah, that's even. Okay. There's going to be a couple of cell doors, and it's going to be divided like in the middle here somewhere. One might be a smaller cell than the other. I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah. So it's not going to be a very big dungeon because, you know, they usually didn't keep them for long. They usually executed them. So it was a big deal in the medieval times that they would take their prisoners and actually make them fight for their freedom, their life. They rarely ever won because, you know, they weren't given adequate weapons. So they were put in a ring to fight, and if they survived it, then that was a different story. If they didn't, that was, oh, wait a minute, that's the wrong wall. Okay, I need my sledgehammer now. Okay. But, yeah, it was pretty hairy in those days, so, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, that's nice. I like that. That is nice. Okay, now, we're going to knock this back. Knock this back a little bit. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Look at that now. There we are. Okay. Now we have to get this stone in here. There we go. All right, now, here is the beginning walls of our dungeon, prison, whatever you want to call it. I prefer to call it a dungeon. So, now, this is all going to be room. It's going to be the dungeon room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And this is only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's 7. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. I've got it all. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there. There's where that wall goes. So there. Alrighty, row. There's the beginning of our dungeon. Yay. Now, we're probably going to have to do this up like this and all the way up to the ceiling, which I kind of hate to do, but you got to kind of do what you got to do. So, And like I said, I'm probably going to wind up having to spawn in some stone. I'm probably not going to have a choice because I don't know if I'm going to have enough stone to complete this project the way I want to build it. So, we will have to see. Now see, I'm out of stone again. But I have more stone because I've been digging stone. So, yeah. But like I said, I'm not sure that that's going to be the case here. So now I'm completely out of stone again. So we'll have to see how that goes. So there, now. Okay, that's our walls. That's our walls. So yeah, we're going to have to go from here. But, you know, that's the way these things were built in those days. They were built underground and they were built with no air circulation. I mean, nothing. The smoke from the torches usually killed anybody with a respiratory illness if they didn't get executed first for something or the other. So, you know, that's just basically the way it all went. And I know that sounds brutal, but that was the time period. I mean, you know, that was the time period of these people. They didn't care. They killed each other off on a regular basis, and it was part of the way they lived. And I know that sounds absolutely horrible, but that is the truth of the matter. So now I'm going to have to do these stairways with a ceiling high enough so that it does not block the stairway. So that should be an interesting build. So, there we go. So, there we are. Okay, there. There's our walls up the stairway. So, now, I know that looks like a rather thin stairway, and it really is. But remember, this is a dungeon area. This is not supposed to be a pretty area. Now, I'm going to cut this stairway out a little more and make it more even with this one. So, but yeah, that's something I plan on doing very soon, just not right now. My first priority is to get this dungeon built. So, and that's going to be, the ceiling part's going to be the hardest for me. The ceiling part is really going to be the hardest part for me. So, this is going to be, this might be a little cell too. I don't know. I might have a cell here. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could have a cell there. Yeah, I could do that. I could actually do that. Yeah. And then just have the cell door for this one over there. Yeah. Because the door takes like 2 blocks. So there, yeah. This one could be a big cell, and this one could be a smaller cell. And the guards area could be right here. Although I was actually going to make the guards area right here, so... This could be the guards area, and this could just be walkway torture thing. I don't know. I have to give that some thought before I fill this all in because, yeah. I was going to make this, I was going to make 4 cells in through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. All right. So one's going to be 6 and one's going to be 7. That could be. All right, so we won't do this area here. We will take this out. And this might just be the guards area to sit and relax. I don't know. There. Okay. So now. Okay, now. So. And that will be a cell across here. There. Let's see how high this has to go. Yeah, right there. Okay. Because they're not very big cells either. They didn't really give these guys a lot of room. You know what I mean? they were like, you know, lay down on the ground or something, you prisoners, we don't like you. So it was really kind of a uncomfortable situation here for them. But we will dig out just a little bit more stone here. There we go. Now, yeah, see? There we go. Now. Okay. So, there we go. Now. Alrighty, row. Here we are. Now, I know for a fact that we have barred doors in this game. And that's all they're going to get is a barred door. They're not going to get anything else, just a barred door. So. See, look at this. This is going to be perfect. This is going to be absolutely perfect. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm wasting blocks now. That's not good. I don't want to waste blocks. I don't have that much stone. I'm going to have to bring it in if I waste too much of it here. So, yeah. Okay, now. Here's our stone blocks for our prisoners. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that goes back there like that. I don't know what I was thinking, but we will take this out and put it in properly. There we go now. There we go. Okay, now, here is our stones, our wall there. Imagine being locked up in a place like this. I mean, they barely fed you. If they remembered to feed you, you were lucky. There was never any air, no sunshine, no nothing. Bleak and desolate and cold and wet. And that's what these people were put in and left in probably most of the time to die. Like I said, if they weren't executed, they were put there to die. So. Now, I think this prison would be more for the people who really did some horrific things. I don't know. I'm not sure what law was in those days. I do know that I did build a guards tower, and I'm going to have to probably put some beds in that eventually. The only problem with that is then that changes where my sleep area is, which that's not necessarily something I really wanted, was to change that. So, yeah. There. Now, that looks small, dank, and miserable, which is exactly what it's supposed to look like, guys. Small, dank, and miserable. Yep, that's it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. That one wasn't supposed to go there like that. Okay, now. And here's their cell. This is after they were captured or whatever, where they spent their time. Was in a tiny, dark, dank cell. So, we've got the first prison cell done. Yay! I know, I'm a sick person building prison cells, aren't I? But I want the castle to be somewhat realistic in some areas. Now, the rooms that are up there right now, that's going to all have to be increased in size. I realized that after I saw how tiny they were. So, you know, you couldn't get a bed in one if you had to, let alone the king's luxurious bed and, you know, all the wonders that the king would get. That's just not big enough. So I'm going to have to do a little work on the interior of the castle also, so that I can make it not to scale per se, but, you know, so it's somewhat realistic looking. And I know they don't really have any beds and stuff that, you know, would be royally adequate for this. But what the hey. Now, I plan on going into creative, and I'll fill all this in with stone when I have this section of the area built. This will all be filled in. So, So there we go. There. All right, that's where we're at so far. So now, and there we go. Look at this. This is scary because this is like, oh, I wouldn't want to be stuck in a place like this, you know? That, oh, no, I didn't want to do that. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, there now. There we go. All right, so there we go. There's the beginning of our prison, our dungeon, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be bleak and ick and, yeah, just dark and damp and, yeah. So, this is what I don't understand. I guess that's just the grass growing above. Maybe I'm that close to the surface. I don't know. I'm wondering if I shouldn't put some drainage holes in those somewhere and make it look drippy and wet. I was actually thinking about that too. Is to, you know, put in some drainage holes and make it look drippy and wet and icky and bleh. And as you see, guys, I am now out of stone. So, I'm not sure exactly what to do about that situation, to be honest with y'all. Yeah. I don't remember how to spawn in these stones. So what I think I'm going to do is go down to my base and get some iron and make a door and see how that door looks on that. Oh my God, it's still nighttime? Wow, okay. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, there's my base over there. And yeah, there's Beth's. So let me get in here and make some iron barred doors. I don't think I have any, but I might make, you know, I'm going to have to see how much iron I have. If not, I'll have to cook some. What the heck? I'm not moving. I'm not closing doors. Okay, where's my iron? Is that where my iron is? Nope, but I've got stone I didn't know I had. That's good to know. Okay, yeah. I don't have any iron cooked up, so I'm going to have to cook some iron up. That's not a happy thing. I didn't want to have to do that. Okay, so here's 64 things of iron. We will put 64 things of iron in our oven. Yeah, so I hope that's iron. I really hate to think that that's not iron. Is that iron? That's copper. I don't want copper. No, I don't want copper. I wanted iron. Where's all my iron? Oh my God, am I totally out of iron? No, I've got 64 iron, I think. Yeah, that's iron. Okay. Wow, that is not good. I'm going to have to go mining soon and come up with some iron. And no, I didn't make the big furnace either because I didn't want to be bothered finding a place to cook stuff, to cook, you know. I just didn't want to be bothered with it. Okay, all right. I'm throwing my iron around. I don't know why all of a sudden I can't seem to light my furnace unless I'm out of coal. There we go. All right, so that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to wait. Now, Beth might have some iron, and I'm sure she won't mind if I borrow it from her because she's kind of not playing the game anymore. She's really not interested in playing. So I think what I'm going to do is go check out her place and see if she has any iron. And if she does, swipe it. She's got all kinds of stuff. Look at this. Look at this stuff, guys. She's got stone galore. Sticks. Iron. Oh, she's got tons. Good. I'll be able to cook up all her iron to make what I need. So that's good at least. She's got some. That works nicely. She doesn't have any cooked either, but she has iron. So that's good. Oh, and she has some bars. Nice. Okay. Okay. There she goes. Now, All right, so what we're going to do is, because we're going to need so many iron doors, we're actually going to go get all of our cooking things going, our furnaces going. So, because we're going to need that many iron doors. So, and I have 2 down here, so yeah. And I have iron cooked down here. Yay, okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I've got a bunch of iron cooked. So I'm happy with that. Okay. Yes. Because I want to make iron grates and stuff for the, also for the kind of air vent kind of thing. Because, I mean, you don't want the guards to feel like they're in prison too, you know. So you got to give them a little bit of air someplace. So what I'll do is I'll dig a couple little holes and make a grate or something. And am I out of iron? I must be. No, I have best iron. Okay, now we're going to turn this off. Turn it off. Thank you. We'll put the rest of the iron in here. We have to back up a little bit. There we go. Okay, now. Okay, now we can turn this on. There we go. Now let's see what I have in here. I've got tons of iron, so I'm good for iron. I'm glad to see that. I was a little concerned. I was a little concerned that I had no iron. Unknown ore. Okay, that's an unknown ore. That's iron. Okay, I don't know what that is, but hopefully that'll cook down into iron. There we go. All right, so everything is cooking. So that's about it for this episode, guys. I can't do much more until I have some more iron cooked. So, I do have some. I wanted to make an iron door, and I think I need this one for it. Let's see, doors, yeah. Grill, metal. That's what I wanted. 16 iron rods. So I need a crap load of iron rods. So let's see. First of all, I have to make okay. Then I have to make iron rods. Okay, so there we go now. All right, now. Okay. Okay, we now have an iron door. We're going to go put it on before the end of this video. Really? I can't get any water? There we go. Okay, now. We're going to go put it on before the end of the video so you can get an idea of what I plan on doing with this build. Now, yeah, I know it's dark outside and I should be sleeping and all that good stuff, and I'm just too much of a hurry to deal with that. So, because I kind of want to give you guys an idea of what this is going to look like. It's going to look just like that, kind of. So, yeah. But I'm kind of thrilled about this build. I'm getting kind of excited about it now. Because I was wondering what I was going to do with the underneath of this area. And now I know. Okay, let's get our iron door. Oh, we have 2 iron doors. Awesome. Yeah, let's see. Do we want that like that? Or do we want it... No, we want it the other way. We want it to open out. There we go. Okay. There we go. So now, and that one will go right there. And there. Look at that. Look at that. There's our doors, guys. There's our doors. And they will open, and that's all the prisoners will get to see. Look at that. That's it. This little box and that iron door. So, there we go. I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching. This is LadyDewinter reminding you that you're never too old to game. We will see you in the next episode of Rising World. Bye-bye for now.